Greetings, Patreon. How's it going? Hope everyone is well. I don't know if anybody's here. I'm going to get to the live control room now. We've got this is a quickie. I know there's been a lot of these lately, but my time has just been insane lately. So, hello, Matthew Matson. What's up? I think the best fix for STD is to have Mikey Spock to have been in a Telosian prison since her family was killed. Everything was an illusion, everything, spore drive and all. That would really fix a lot of things. Well, I could tell you everything my insider has told me today. I've been getting a ton of news. The one thing I can tell my patrons, I'm not gonna get too much into the weeds unless it sounds like something good. Holy crap. Wow. For real? Our Facebook page is like last time wow, it's at 720 people. That's great. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So, yeah, okay, here's everything he's told me and everything I've heard from both of them. So, that's Mrs. Nerdrotic, of course, right when I go live. Oh, good. She's getting a massage. Okay. Here is the rundown. Both insiders were really surprised it got picked up. The word what is that some financier came in at the 11th hour and saved the show. The only reason the show was picked up by this financier has something to do with the Picard series. I'll start with the big one, so I won't bury the lead. It looks like the Picard series is being considered for regular television and not for CBS All Access, which is just admitting defeat, in my opinion. There is a bunch of problems with the Twilight Zone, and what we're hearing here is CBS is a goddamn mess right now because of the transition. Les Moonves leaving. However, anybody felt about the dude, he ran a tight ship, and it's not a tight ship right now. So they're grasping at straws. They're whatever analogy you want to use. According to apparently the Twilight Zone reboot is a train wreck. Insiders, they're really plugging leaks. They're like really pissed about the leaks and about Midnight's Edge video and about some of my stuff. Apparently they have a very strong dislike of me because of my breakdown videos, which is, they really hate those. And I was like, I'm going to back off on this. I know I'm late on this week's one. It's probably not going to be out till tomorrow. I got a Doctor Who video that I'm putting the finishing touches on. But I just I don't want to flood the channel. And the two videos I put out today are doing miraculously good. Both of them. I mean, I'm right now the channel is getting like 10,000 views an hour. So that's pretty good. It looks like the only show that will be going on the con circuit is the Picard show, possibly at San Diego Comic-Con. You won't see STD at anything. I know Doomcock reported short treks. No, that's not what I've heard. I've heard it's actually it's regular 40-minute episodes. They're not going to be more. They're going to be like 40-minute episodes, and it's going to be 8 to 10 episodes. It will be done after that. They're going to call it Chapter 3. They initially started calling Star Trek Discovery Season 2 Chapter 2, and they'll probably say something like it's always been meant for 3 seasons, but the truth of the matter is it's been meant for 5. And it was supposed to be Burnham's journey to being a captain. $80 million budget. And yeah, it seriously looks like okay. Also worth mentioning, does not look like Picard will be on regular TV, will be on regular TV, not Netflix. I think it's actually a smart move. I don't know why they didn't start out with that. What I would have done is I would have brought a Star Trek series back to television, made it good, and if you brought it to broadcast television, it still would have made more money. And then you can do your little side projects because honestly, I'll be straight up honest with you. Kurtzman involved or not, the Picard story sounds kind of interesting. Like, but the problem is the writing. The writing is just so shallow. So and well, hopefully it's better. Hopefully it gets better. I want it to be good. And apparently it's a lot like the fan. Well, not the fan film. It was called Star Trek Renegades, and it was a pilot of some kind. I don't know anything about it. Yeah. And now I've got a bunch of people, I mean a bunch, people emailing me saying that Brie Larson's going to get recast. I don't believe that for a second. They're going to stick with her. Kevin Feige apparently really likes her. So we haven't seen the movie yet, but apparently so I heard from a friend who saw it and he said it's god awful, and he for him to say that because he was a huge fan of this, like he was like really on the opposite end of where I'm coming from, and he's all this movie is going to get eaten up and not in the good way. I wanted to also talk about Doom Patrol and how much I love Doom Patrol. I've already watched all the episodes twice now, and it is really good. It is worth the money. Oh yeah, Spoon. Speaking of Spoon, uh, uh, the Tick got a release date. Did you guys hear about that? Tick season. Now I'm forgetting what it was, but somebody told me that. April 5th. April 5th, 2019. That is great. That is great. Okay, Mrs. Neurotics messaging me again. I am live with patrons. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's get to the chat. Oh, did you see the French review video Doomcock put out? I did. It was hilarious. I liked his little mustache on there. The reviews came in this morning. So, yeah, Chuckzilla. Apparently they particularly hate my breakdown videos. So that's good to hear. I like that. Then they're worth doing because they take the most work. Those things take a ton of work. That's why I'm putting this. I'll give you a hint. Like, okay, so this week's breakdown video is just on the Spock stuff. I don't even care about the temporal time thing or whatever. And it's just going to be about Spock. It's only going to be like 7 minutes long. And it's just going to be me really pissing on how they pissed on Spock. I'm really upset about that. Like that really fully triggered me in so many ways. I usually don't get that pissed off about stuff. I get irritated, but I don't get pissed off. I was pissed off with the Spock stuff, but it doesn't count. It's CW Trek. It's lame. So yeah, it doesn't matter. There are positive ones, Matthew, but not many. I think two things are happening, and I think it is good. Well, one of them's good. I think that the critics, the shit that I've been giving the critics and many others has gotten to them. And I think they are like done shilling. I think some of them are like, fuck this. And you can read it in some of their reviews. You can just tell. Now, other ones are like super apologetic that they don't like the movie. So it must be horrible then. It must just be awful, like awful, awful, awful. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll find out. God, if it wasn't for my friend Tim, I don't want to back out on my friend Tim because I love my friend Tim. I would totally back out of the movie and just cover the Orville. I would much rather see the Orville, but I don't want to back off on Tim. So, Gonna do a review. And then we'll just Friday morning we're doing an extra nooner, and we'll I don't know if I'll split it up into two live streams or just do it all in one and call it a nooner, and we'll do like an hour with or we'll do a half hour with Star Trek Discovery and an hour with the Orville, and then like a half hour with Doom Patrol, and we could just cover 3 episodes in one, and then I'll do my breakdown videos. That's what I'll probably do. But I will be live at like 11 Pacific time for Captain Marvel. Yeah, Doomcock's video was fucking hilarious. I'm trying to get this done before the High Council starts. Oh, I don't know if you guys checked. Check and see if your notifications are set. Of like, I know I tweeted about it. 6 channels. 6 channels. So, Comic Artist Pro Secrets, Geeks and Gamer, everything involved with Captain Marvel, Bulls Trek, Comic Artist Pro Secret, That Star Wars Girl, Geeks and Gamers, Mindless Entertainment, and who was the 6th one? SC Reviews. All got my notifications click off. Now it's like once in a while I'll accidentally hit it. So I don't know if it's happening with us. I don't know if it's a conspiracy, if it was just I actually think like YouTube is actually changing a lot of stuff, and I think that has not. I don't know. I honestly don't think YouTube really tries to throttle too much. If they were going to do that, believe me, they would throttle our channels, and they don't. Our channels make them tons of money. Just look at the Social Blade. I don't look at my Social Blade because it would just turn into an addiction for me. So I check it like once a month. Yeah, should have gone with Katie Sackhoff. I'm telling you, she would have been way better. She's got such a great personality, and it just like I don't know, she's got moxie, that kid. Did you see Mark Hamill's interview where he laid it out straight? How disappointed he was with the new trilogy? No. Oh, I will read that later. Apparently, JJ just put a machete to Ryan Johnson. Yeah, Ryan Johnson's not getting a trilogy. It's not. And okay, can I say I told you so? So you heard it here first. This is from my other Disney insider. All is not well with the MCU. Kevin Feige. And there's a rift between either he and Alan Horn or him and Bob Iger. I think it's Alan Horn. I'm not sure. I was told one of the higher ups and Kevin haven't been. This has nothing to do with Captain Marvel. It's actually been going on for a while. And I said this a couple years ago. I'm like, wouldn't it be great? I mean, like, if I was Kevin Feige, I would just dip after Endgame. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna, but it would be. You want to preserve legacy. You go after Endgame, and then what happens. It's somebody else's watch, and he goes out a legend, a boss. Have you heard of the 2 versions of the end? Yes, I did. And Chuckzilla, I 100% believe that. It makes a ton of business sense. And here's what I didn't know. I was wondering this because I mean, it seems like Brie Larson was announced as Captain Marvel a million years ago. And I looked back, and it was over 2 years ago she was announced. They should have totally had a movie out by now. It was supposed to be out in the summer, and they kept delaying it. And they kept that really quiet, like really, really quiet. I'm sure it was out there, but not a lot of people like looked too hard into it. But yeah, it got delayed twice. And if I'd have known that in the context that then like them releasing it a couple of months before Endgame, I mean, it says it all right there. Matthew, he did the impossible. I'm serious. He did something in Hollywood that nobody else will ever do. He should be a CEO of a company, which I wouldn't be surprised if he is. He obviously works well with actors, and he's got that, the business and creative side balance. That you're worth your weight in gold and more. in Hollywood for that. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect for DC to swoop them up because it looks like DC's like going in the right direction. That Shazam trailer was brilliant. Oh, good God. Did you guys see the Game of Thrones trailer? Oh, too much happened today. It's like one of those days where too much happened. If there wasn't the Captain Marvel stuff, I would have done a video on that. I would have done a breakdown video on that. But instead, we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, it looked pretty dope. Although I'm wondering what they're going to. It almost seems like they're going to have the big winter battle, and then they'll kill the Night King in the third episode, and then they'll battle the Golden Company at the end, which I just think isn't that anticlimactic? That's kind of like the Battle of the Shire after the Battle of Penler Fields. I know I just said that wrong, but I always say it wrong. I did notice. Did you notice the Golden Company too on the ship? That was rad. It sucks that the show got rushed. I'm planning on doing a video on like what the fuck happened to Game of Thrones because I found all the articles. There was a ton of articles like this is going 10 seasons. We got this. And then George said, I don't have my book ready. And then, okay, we need to finish now. It's like, fuck. Yeah, I can't wait for April's going to be brilliant, Penn. We got hopefully the Twilight Zone's good. And American Gods is a week from this Sunday. It's been 2 fucking years. And we got, of course, Game of Thrones, and we got The Tick, Good Omens at the end of May. It's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a fun year. So, yeah, I just, the only thing you got to be left wondering is like, once the brouhaha dies down, like what's going to be the next brouhaha after Captain Marvel and Star Trek? And because I think Star Trek's gonna get turned around. Oh, the other thing my insider said is Michelle Paradise is the runner of she is the showrunner of Star Trek. Alex Kurtzman is there in name only. She runs the show. So again, our insider did report that he would get promoted out of the building, and that's that process is happening. So hopefully, I mean, listen, I can almost guarantee she'll be better than him, although it's CW, so I'm not sure. The X-Men relaunch, yeah, Matthew, it will be because if they get, I'm sorry, I'm going to sound crass here, and I'm really not one of those kind of people. Well, I kind of am, but I'm not so much. If they get some little beta boy to play fucking Wolverine, I will be pissed. They need to get a man, a hairy, stocky, 5'4". Honestly, Tom Hardy is fucking Wolverine. I know he's already playing Venom. Horribly miscast as Venom, by the way. He did a good job, but like Tom Hardy is Wolverine. I don't care. He's Venom. I don't care. He is Wolverine. But no, alls I know, this is what I think. Marvel did the all new, all different. God, it was 2000. It was like 2 years after I sold the shop. They brought in their second wave of characters, hoping that was a Disney edict. That was the only thing Disney's ever really shot down to Marvel, saying we need these new characters. We want to diversify our main characters. We want some more female main characters, and all the best female characters are X-Men. So at the time, they need to make all new, all different. And this is going to be what we're going to set up our movie franchises with for the next generation. And it is clearly not working. It is clearly not working. So what are they going to do? What the hell are they going to do? They were going to like bring in Spider-Man, but it looks like Sony might be pulling some shit. Somebody in the chat, I didn't verify this, said that they're trying to cast another Spider-Man, which I don't know if they can do. I don't know if they can do that, but I mean, why not have an MCU Spider-Man and a Sony Spider-Man? Who gives a shit? But they can't rely on Spider-Man. They can't rely on Guardians, which is who I would rely on. So they might have to keep one of those guys around. I don't know. I don't think Cap's coming out of this, though. What's up, Ada McGurr? I didn't get notifications on your videos today. None of them, huh? Did anybody? I wonder if it's how I post them. So what I do, because I tend to make a lot of typos, and I make my video private at first. So it's up there and it's on the channel for a little bit. I let so it buffers out. So when it does premiere, the video quality is good, and to make sure, dot my I's, cross my T's. Good. That's good to hear. But that I make them private first. I'm going to start giving you guys early access. So you're going to get like an hour, maybe 2 hours early access to all my videos starting next week. So anytime I do a video, I'm not scheduling videos anymore. There's no way in hell I'm too weird of an editor to do that. I'm also going to be doing more just turning on the camera and reading, because I don't write my videos, so I have to. It's a very strange process that I don't know if I even should tell you guys. It's a very, very strange process, but yeah, I just turn on my camera and talk, but sometimes I don't like what I said, so I do a second or third take. Um, oh, that's good. That's good to hear. So it's 50-50. That's pretty normal. Have you heard the left hand theory? It's about Tony Stark and hints from the first movie. No, is it like some scroll theory? Oh God, I heard they fucked up the scrolls, man. I'm so mad about that. I will be angry about that. Uh, is it somewhere? Can I read it somewhere? The left hand, is it on Reddit or something? I'm reading this. Hang on. Huh? Okay, I'm reading this. Sorry. Is this it? Tony Stark's left arm. Is it a YouTube video or is it just MCU continuity? Uh, uh, uh. Why am I hearing my dog whining? Hang on a second. Hang on a second, guys. I think my dog got left outside. Un momento. Whoops, sorry. No, get back. You good girl. Yeah. Oh my God. Be right there. Hang on. You guys are so good. Hey, you just towel the dry off Gomez when you're done. Freaking pouring rain. I let my dogs outside. They're a little pissed. On the Rotten Tomatoes critic scores, there are two top female critics who rated Captain Marvel rotten. Yet media is claiming only male reviewers are complaining about the movie. Yep, Mary Sue, the Mary Sue. Such a horrible sight. Yeah, it has been a crazy day for subscribers. I'm telling you, those Captain Marvel videos, it's like catnip for subscribers. Gonna check it right now. Yeah. Yeah, I started the day with 48,600. So yeah, I've gotten like a 700, 800 subscribers. That is pretty nuts. And one of the Captain Marvel videos, I mean, you guys don't see it yet, but wow, that view count went way down. That's where I was, because it's late. Yeah, it always dips at 6 o'clock for some reason. It's still doing very good. We're at the Captain Marvel reviews are in is at almost 50,000 views, and the other one is at 24,000. That is freaking great on both of those. That is great. Great. Yeah. Cool. Ha. Good day. What's the 50K video gonna be? Ooh, I don't know. I didn't think we'd be hitting it this fast, but it might be tomorrow. So yeah. I'll have to get back to you on that one. It's gonna be can we see your dogs? Yeah, I guess. We've got 2 of the 3 here. Hang on. Hang on. This one's like an ugly little. Come here, Gomez. Come here. Oh, come on. He's all wet. Okay, and he doesn't stay still. He's the old man of the group. This is the rat killer. Yes, you good boy. I'm sorry. He is Gomez. He is he's a rescue. And yeah, he came. His story is tragic. Yeah, he came from a crime scene. We'll just say it came from a crime scene, and the owners of the dogs expired, so they needed a place to go, and we took one of them. So yeah, this is Gomez. Say hi, Gomez. Yeah, I know. Okay, Parker, you gonna come here? Come here. You don't want to come here? You're pissed at me right now, huh? Parker, come here. No, she's just staring at me. Go. I can't grab a treat. Parker's a chocolate lab. She's looking at me. It's like she's kind of pissed. She's got a great bark, though. I got wet dog all over me now. Yeah, he's a good rat killer. Yeah, he tore that rat up. It was gross. Oh my God. I should have taken a picture of it, but it was like, whoa. Not camera shy. She's mad at me right now because I left her outside. She's a very emotional dog. Like, gets butt hurt quite easy. And then, yeah. She's a rescue as well. They found her walking the streets of Modesto. No, on the side of the freeway in Modesto. So yeah, she's another rescue. And then Maris, the little princess, is with Melissa. Yeah, if she comes up, I'll bring her over. She's a really cool dog. So yes. So I'm gonna start something new next week with Doom Patrol, and I might do this with more shows where I'm not going to leave the live stream on the channel. Of course, you'll be able to see it on nerdrotic.com, or maybe I'll just make it, I'll make them Patreon exclusive. So you have to see it live, but if you're a patron, you'll be able to see it whenever you want. And it's going to be more TV reviews. So I'm going to start it with Doom Patrol. So Doom Patrol will be like 11 and 12, usually in the time of the nooner on Fridays, except for this Friday because of the special nooner. And I'm going to be doing Doom Patrol reviews. So they'll only be on the regular channel when they're live. The minute they're off, boom, they're gone. And they'll be on Patreon. So that will get more people to watch them live. And then that will be a reward for you guys. If you can't catch them, then well, hey, at least I can catch it whenever I want. This is going to be only with shows I like. Okay, this will not be with shows I do not like. So these will only be the positive shows, which is the vast majority. American Gods, I'm going to have to kind of see if I leave it on the channels. Man, that did gangbusters for us when I had like no subscribers. We were getting thousands of views on that. So I think it will do well, unless it suffers from being gone too long and it's kind of out of everybody's memory. If Stars really fucked up with that show, if they would have hurried up and brought a second season within a year, they would have had their own Game of Thrones. I'm serious. It was being watched by that much people. It was that popular. And then they fucked up and pissed off Brian Fuller. Yes, Q is back, but I have to take him down because I need to cut one more segment of my Doctor Who video. So I got to get but Q's staying. I like Q. I was thinking about mixing them up. I've got a bin right next to me filled with action figures, but they're all Doctor Who figures. There, right here. You guys can't see, but I don't know. I'm going to try to point over there. So behind this, okay, there's a little corner. So maybe you can kind of see it. There's a little corner right there. See the TARDIS? And I know it's like way in the background. But in that corner, it is covered. I put Doctor Who figures on the wall, and I'm putting I used to have this room completely covered in action figures. Now it's got like some original comic art. I'm actually taking that stuff down and putting the action figures back up. And I'm probably going to put some of this stuff for sale on my store. Yeah. But yeah, I got my Doctor Who figures here, ready to go. My TARDIS door. Werewolf. Yeah. Old Doctor. That's a custom, by the way. This is a custom because he doesn't come with it. He comes without the Amy Pond, Timothy Dalton, Rassilon. There you go. Roman soldier. No, this is from Fires of Pompeii. So that's a Roman soldier from the Fires of Pompeii, and this is a Roman soldier from. Wait, and then there's Little River Song in the spacesuit. Like, what kind of show would have action figures like this? Like a little girl in a big old spacesuit. How would she even fit in there? It doesn't make a lot of sense. But that's Stephen Moffat's story. So, of course, we have Sylvester McCoy. That's it. And a Time Lord. So disappointing what Moffat did with them. I find myself rewatching his episodes less and less and watching way more of the older stuff. Oh my God, the Blu-rays are great. Oh, I got to do that. I got to do a Blu-ray review for you guys for the Tom Baker season 1 and Peter Davidson season 1. For $50K, Gary, you should buy, then burn Captain Marvel, Braver, and Mightier Danvers. You were right about everything. Is like they channeled Larson for that one shot. Just the title Braver and Mightier is like dumb, right? It's like a dumb title. Dominic Bioman, or I'm sorry, Demonic Bioman. Judge Q gives your channel an air of authority. It really does. It really does. He stays. Plus, I told you the story why he's on my microphone, because he wouldn't stand anywhere else. He was supposed to go with the because I can't hang him on the wall because he's too wide. So he was with the Vulcans for reunification. See, I don't have a TARDIS cookie jar, but what I do, you know what I finally broke out? It's been in a box for 3 years. Here, I can get the camera on. I finally broke this out. My TARDIS fridge. That's my TARDIS mini fridge. Got that from Think Geek. No, in 2015 I got it, and I have not taken it out of the box until yesterday. I'm like, I need to put that TARDIS fridge out. It works and everything. It's a cool little fridge. $100. Classic Doctor Who Blu-ray reviews done. Chuckzilla, effing done. You want to talk about? I could do those. I could turn my channel into classic Who reviews. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe if I hit like enough subscribers and I'm just like, fuck it, We're just gonna review old Who from now on. uh yeah, I love this that fridge. I actually forgot I had it. I was like, oh shit. You know you have too much shit when you forget you have something that cool. Oh, that's a good idea. I could put some peak cold ones in there. Mm. Oh yeah. I have a TARDIS Dalek salt and pepper shaker and a quarter scale TARDIS tent. Is it the square tent? Is it the cuz I have that tent too. It used to be out in front of my store. Yeah, I love the TARDIS tent. I have an inflatable TARDIS and that inflatable Dalek. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with those. I'll probably just sell those or something. Um, Melissa talked about me changing rooms. I told you the guys. I'm like, oh, no. I mean, I'd love to have the bigger room, but moving all this stuff, that would shut down a channel for 3 days. So, I love that tent. I'm not sure really what it's useful for because you can't lay down in it. It's like for sitting. You can sit in it. I got to show you guys what tent we're talking about. It's kind of the most useless tent ever, but I guess it's for little kids. Oh, not the There it is. Yeah, it's super cool. Here it is. Okay, why aren't you working? Oh, because I keep hitting the wrong button because I'm a dumbass. There we go. Yeah, that's the one I have. It's the Matt Smith or had. I guess there's another kind too. Well, I kind of like the old school one. That's cool. So what I plan to do with my door that's to the left of me is turn it into a TARDIS door. On Etsy, I found a TARDIS door kit, and all I have to do is paint the door now. And yeah, what's that? I truly someday want a legit like TARDIS. I want a real TARDIS. Um, is that like the 3D cardboard one? Does that really work like that? That's pretty interesting. If it really works like that, that'd be kind of cool. Although I don't want Matt Smith's. What are they charging for that? $250. Holy shit. I don't know where I'd put it though. It would have to block my action figures. I'd hate that. But I want a real TARDIS. I want like to hire somebody to build me because like I am not handy at all. I can fix cars. I know how to work on cars, but like carpentry and shit like that, I am an idiot. I can draw a nice picture of a hammer, but I'm not very good at with stuff after that. I can definitely turn a wrench though. Oh my god, those little electronic TARDISes. I have 30 of those. Um, so with that guy, I think I told you the story. The guy had an agreement. He had a huge modern Who collection. And he didn't want it anymore. So we worked out a deal. I sent him a lot of money, and he sent me huge boxes full of toys once a month at the comic store. Um, he wanted to dump his collection. I'm like, I'll buy the whole thing. You got to give me a cut rate. I'll pay for the shipping. And helps. Some of the stuff was for me, some of the stuff was for the store, but I got a box full of TARDIS. I mean, a box full of them, and I sold them like crazy. I sold them for $40 in the store because at the time in the States, you could only get Matt Smith's TARDIS, and he sent me a bunch of 10th Doctor's TARDIS, and I was selling them for $40, and they were flying off the shelf. A real TARDIS, oh, I'd be dangerous with time travel. Demonic Bioman. I kind of do need a bigger room, but that would. uh, da, da, da. I'm working on. I haven't had a laptop in years. I've just never needed one. I had one for work at Tesla, but I'm going to need one when I go traveling because I am going to try to live stream from the castle. So I'm going and getting a Surface Pro. Once I got to wait till the end of the month though. I've gotten to where, I mean, it's not going to listen, knock on wood. Love what's happening right now. Nothing lasts forever. I am going to try to ride this as long as I can, but we got to a point where we could pay our bills this month. It was great. It was awesome. It's like, woo. It was part of my 5th wedding anniversary. I had friends set it up in our hotel room when we were out to dinner. It was a whole Doctor Who themed celebration over the week of traveling. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. I can't do that. My wife hates Doctor Who. I wonder if they're still available. I was just thinking I need a new floor carpet. I have a floor carpet here and it's like all worn down. Doctor Who floor carpet. It's the Van Gogh one from Think Geek. Got it on sale. Oh, they have big TARDIS ones now. Oh, that is rad. Yep, it's a big TARDIS floor carpet. $40? That's not that bad. Add to cart. But yeah, I got the ooh, that's pretty cool too. Let's see if I can. Oh, that's cool. What the hell? Oh, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. Wow. I better take care of this one. Sorry, guys. There it is. Oh, it is so gone. Oh, they lost the license. Wow. Okay, there you go. That'll do it every time. Oh, there's a dumb look on my face. There's the editing job. Oh, looking at my editing right now. Okay, I'm sitting there mumbling. Let me talk to. Okay, so what's going on? Like Kid in a Candy Shop. I know I'm terrible when I get on eBay. So we've done some work. Everything is slowly happening. You're going to kind of see a rush of stuff when it eventually happens. I can't put a time limit on it because I get done what I get done. We've taken pictures of like 20 items. We're prepared to put like 20 or 30 items on the eBay store. I've done the art for the shirts. I just got to find a good optimal time to release them. I made a Disco Sucks shirt. I am going to stick with this one. And if they try to pull it down, I'm going to fight it because it's a parody shirt. And yes, so I have a Disco Sucks. I don't have a Death Before Disco. I have a Disco Sucks. So I heard, man. Oh, so much for seeing that. Well, so next video, the 1/6 scale. This is a big deal here. So if we go to, let me show you this. By the way, Stephen Fry is going to be in season 12 of Doctor Who. Let's see if they were able to get it going. They're not going to do it. Okay. Here's your next video. Because this is what you call an indicator. For starters, they didn't have to run a campaign for Peter Capaldi's 1/6 scale action figure. They just made it. They are running a campaign for Jodie's 1/6 scale action figure. And if they don't get enough orders, they're going to cancel it. And they're nowhere near enough orders. They need to have 500. Which is still incredibly low. We're talking about the entire planet. We're talking about, I mean, these are expensive action figures, but these things sold no problem. I mean, they usually make about 1,500 of them. I think that's usually the count they make on these ones. The Tom Baker Fourth Doctor one that I have is worth thousands of dollars. The 10th Doctor one's worth $1,000. Like, good luck finding the Weeping Angels. Good. I mean, like, you could find the single ones, but you can't. There's a 3 set with Amy and Rory's grave. Good luck finding that. It is gone, gone, gone. Yeah. So they didn't believe in this thing enough to actually produce it. Now, the sales started crapping out with Capaldi. That's actually, yeah. So yeah. So, like, interest in Doctor Who started waning with Capaldi. It sucks. I know a lot of people like him, but it started waning with his era. It's not his fault. It's never been his fault, but it waned with his era because new Who fans wanted a young Doctor. Now, they got a young Doctor here, but it's not the Doctor they really wanted. And this proves right now, this is like the hardcore Doctor Who fans, hello, would never miss buying one of these. Of course, I'm not going to buy this at all. Notice the toned down shirt right there. But yeah. So it's got 8 days left. They have 333 people who put in deposits. Out of those 333 people, about a third of them flake out. So we're talking worldwide. I mean, I'll be generous. 300. 300. There you go. I'm going to I told you so with those people when season 12 comes out. Yeah. I bet you could sell 500 plus shirts next week. Oh, come on. No way. No way. I'd be happy if I sold 5. Yeah, they can't get 500 out of the whole entire planet. I mean, it's not like, I mean, 10 million people watch the first episode. You think you can get 500 people to spend $250 on a figure they like, but thanks, Chris. You don't have to do that. Yeah, no Jody. Okay, I'm gonna I gotta run. This went long. Sorry, I mumbled through some of it, but I love hanging with you guys, and I like these really chill nooners. These are a ton of fun. So I will try to be close to next. I can't. I'm gonna try to be on time next time. I don't know if I can, but we're definitely doing a hangout this weekend. We're definitely doing a hangout, and I'll give you guys plenty of notice. So starting a week from this Friday, the TV reviews, the positive TV reviews will be here. All right. So I'll start them at the channel, but they will be embedded here. So you don't have to be there live. If you're a patron, you can watch them whenever you want. So it's going to be the start of the new reward system. Okay. So thank you, Demonic Bioman and Matthew Matson and Chris Persia. It's good to see you. Aiden McGurr. By the way, thank you again, Aiden. You inspired the next Doctor Who video. That's like, I'm staring at it right now. It's almost done. So that was all you. And I'm going to give you a shout out in that one. Chuckzilla, Penn Farm Girl. And I don't know if anybody else was back there not speaking up. That's okay. Yeah, it's all good. Love you guys. And I'll see you soon. Doctor Who video, Spock video, which will be full of piss and vinegar. I apologize. It'll be short and not so sweet. And then, yeah, remember there's no recap of Orville or Star Trek Friday morning. We're going to do it on the Nooner, and we'll throw Doom Patrol in with that too. That will be fun. But yeah, there's a Nooner tomorrow. So there'll be a Nooner tomorrow as well. So we'll catch you then. That'll be fun. It looks like everybody's going to be reading Captain Marvel reviews. So why not us too? All right, everybody. Have a very good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. Thank you for being patrons. Stuff will start happening. Yeah, people are slowly getting their packages and stuff. So that's going to happen. The comics are going out on Monday. They got all their envelopes. I had to actually hire somebody to pack those things up for me. So that should be good to go. Okay. Catch you later. Oh, new Patreon video will be, you guys will see it first. It'll be up in the morning. Okay. Bye-bye.